Now, I personally don't like 3M. I think it's just a dog, meaning it's not really going to make you rich. And you can see in recent years how price has declined from this $200 level all the way down to uh, really the $90 level. So that was more than a 50% drop. However, it does appear that price has or is stabilizing. Now, when we go to the weekly chart, as evidence of that stabilization, you can see prices, you can see the moving averages are starting to level off. You could also see that your RSI, relative strength index, is starting to make higher lows. Again, signaling that bottoming out process in the makings. Now, before we continue with the analysis, let's look at this article. Now, the current quarter is looking better than expected at 3M. The revised guidance has investors feeling good about the company sending shares up this past week. It's been a tough time for 3M shareholders. The stock has lost nearly half of its value over the past 5 years due to concerns about litigations against the company, sluggish markets, and talk of corporate bloat. Now, again, any stock down over the last 5 years, when we've seen still really be in a bull market. Yes, we had a dip in slight dip, quick dip in 2020, and then another dip when interest rate hit their peak. But all in all, we're still up. Yet 3M has suffered. On Friday, outgoing CEO Michael Roman told the Wall Street Investor Conference that revenue for the current quarter is coming in on track with 7.6 billion guidance, and earnings are likely to be slightly ahead of expectations. The rise guidance is nice, but it would be better if it was based on improving operations, not a one-time event. 3M is slowly starting to build momentum around its turnaround, but investor patience will be required. That's key. Now going back to the charts, again, I do think we are bottoming out. Part of that process would see we need to see a candle close on the weekly chart above this support resistance band at about 108. Confirmation, we need to see a weekly candle close above this 114 level. Now going down to the daily chart, why I'm looking for candle closes higher, because this is just sideways price action, right? Short at the extremes, buy at the extremes. And this is a nice W pattern that formed. Typically you buy at the apex when price returns. And that's exactly what we saw. Now, if you happen to get long, sub 90-ish, I would take some off the table. Not the entire thing, but potentially take some off the table. Now you have a rally, basic candle rally. You need to see a candle close above this band, and potentially now you have another level of interest in the form of buyers, but that's not a trade setup. You need to see prices move higher and candle closes above this band. All in all, I think 3M has bottomed, but it's not going to make you rich, and so I think it's a dog and not worth investing in if you're based on your financial objectives. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.